Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome to Sentenced. Sentenced is an experience that lasts around an hour and is designed to be played in one sitting. Progress is saved automatically. I wish frickin' Travis Barker would knock it off with the drum solo so I could do this. The consequences of your actions are permanent. This game contains graphic violence. Events depicted are based in historical law and punishment from the 16th century Europe, and as such, it contains descriptions of crimes which some may find disturbing or triggering. I'll just zoom out right here. Virtual reality is immersive, blah blah blah. VR. I hope you find SentencedVR Samuel Gordon. That's the guy who made it. Thank you, Samuel. I don't know him personally, but I really have always wanted to be or witness a beheading. Let's begin. Let's begin.
Welcome, executioner. I see you've arrived,
Mighty.
safe and sound, as expected.
Of course.
Law and order thrive here, as you'll soon witness firsthand. Although the name executioner is hated by many, and perceived as an inhuman justice as God's servant. On the scaffold, our foremost concern
Okay, I have no
is
idea
to
what
deliver
happened.
a good death for our poor sinner. We are not butchers. Public execution is a divine theater of justice and redemption.
Of
A
course,
carefully orchestrated
I
drama
understand.
designed to inspire goodness as well
taking
as
the office
impress
of
our
executioner.
authority.
Shut up.
I will announce the crime and the sentence. Then the poor sinner will have an opportunity to speak their last words.
Can't even pick up
I
the
shall then
contract.
declare, "May God have mercy upon your soul," and you shall strike the neck from behind, chopping off the head with a single, graceful blow. Know that by taking this position,
I'm not sure about
you
graceful.
must carry out every command I give without question. Absolute obedience
Blah,
is
blah, blah.
required.
This is how I sign a
We
lot of
are,
things in real
but-
life.
Excellent. I look forward to working with you.
Oh yeah? Do you? Until I draw a dick on your contract. There you go. Now what? No, it's just Do you want to show people? Yeah.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the murderer Hensla Humsen. Hensla, also known as Stubborn Marty, is a thief and a robber. He roamed the countryside, attacking isolated farmsteads by night. The family Stiglitzen, the family Meichner, Kraus, Arichler, Merkel, and more. He, along with 3 companions, bound, tortured, and did violence to innocent people, robbing them of money, clothes, and forcing madness. There will be consequences for this.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't
How
realize.
dare you refuse your duty? The
I
will of the
didn't.
Lords of Ulrichshafen.
I didn't.
You think yourself judge as well as
No,
executioner,
I
do you?
don't. I wanted to kill him. I
know
lost
your
control of my
place.
sword. It happens from time
I'll
to
see
time.
to it that you
Everybody-
never work again. You disgust me.
Oh my
Get out
Lord.
of my sight!
Shut up.
Welcome,
Blah
executioner.
blah 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 blah.
I see you've
blah,
arrived,
blah,
safe and sound,
Blah
as
blah
expected.
fleckin' blah 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 blah.
Excellent. I
Blah.
look forward to working with you.
Fuck you. Fired me last time because you're a prick. Okay.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the murderer Hensla Humsen. Hensla, also known as Stubborn Marty, is a thief and a robber. He roamed the countryside, attacking isolated farmsteads by night. The family Stiglitzen, the family Meichner, Kraus, Arichler, Merkel, and more. He, along with three companions, bound, tortured,
Did a good job, man.
and did violence to innocent people, robbing them of money, clothes, and forcing himself upon women and girls.
Ooh, not good.
These crimes, being against the law of the land,
in any
my
time
lords
period,
have
just so everybody
decreed
knows.
and
Any
given
time period, don't do.
sentence
Shut
that
up! It's a
this
public
man
service.
shall be
Don't
condemned
force yourself
from
on
life
women
to
any time
death
period.
by the
Okay.
sword.
Whatever.
Do you have any final words?
Oh, Beadle, you're too kind. What a fine introduction you've given me. Although, I'm afraid my performance is said to be a short one.
Get on with it.
Good Christian people, I am come hither to die. I have lived a life of a sinner, and an happy one at that. Therefore, I have offended my Lord God. I've been told by these kind lords that I must ask him heartily for
Am I supposed
forgiveness.
to wait for him to be done?
Sorry, God. Won't do it again, I swear.
Father, into your hands.
Oh, can't we just get on with it? I've got places to be.
Obviously, he's got places to be.
Oh, very well then. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit.
May God have mercy upon your soul.
Because I won't, motherfucker.
Executioner, you may proceed.
Down
All
on
right.
your...
Well done. You have executed as judgment and law have required.
Who wants it? Who wants it?
You did very well today. Here's your pay, plus a little extra.
All right. Thank you.
A stubborn
My
man,
services.
right up until
Yes, he
the
was.
end.
Well,
I
pain in the
assure
ass,
you
right?
that our poor sinners are usually more repentant.
Ah. I gotta get this blood off. There we go. Public execution were meant to be reaffirmed divine and temporal authority. Convicts were carefully prepared and coached by chaplains for days before the event, instructed on how to beg for forgiveness from God and calm with alcohol if necessary. A return for good behavior, the poor sinner would be granted a swift death and promised salvation. Wow, that's really fucked. I got one head over there. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I'm having so much fun. You want some more? Give it to him, Beetle. You tell them what they're in for
Good
today.
citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the murderer Matthias Sturz. A veteran soldier of 3 campaigns.
Exactly! 15 years of service, and this is my reward!
Quiet! Do not interrupt me.
After all I did for you, bastards.
This man has been found guilty of stabbing a ditch digger by the name of Michael Schober near the West Gate, who supposedly begged from him.
He had an evil look in his eye. When a nearby
Oh my
citizen,
God. We
Peter
can't kill everybody with an evil
asked
look in their
why
eye.
he had attacked the ditch digger,
Look at me.
Mattes, enraged, stabbed Herr Kochel too.
Look at this
He
guy.
was soon after arrested.
You
by
think
the
he
town
did that?
guard.
No.
They'll happily pay you to kill when it suits them. Then act all upset the one time it don't.
Alright, I gotta
I'm the
These crimes
practice
being
swings in.
against
Hold
the
on one
law of the
second.
land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any more final words?
Fuck it. Get on with it. Father,
Like the-
into your hands I commend my soul's spirit.
May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner,
Kneel.
you may proceed.
Kneel.
On your knees, sinner.
I heard he fucked the chicken! Chicken fucker!
I got you good, chicken fucker. Oh, oh.
Come on!
Well done. What is just and legal pleases me. You did very well today. Here's your
No.
pay, plus a little extra.
Do good work. Ow. Hot. Yes. Alright.
Mattes stirs. Imagine using his mercenary past as an excuse for such cruelty.
Right? It's so messed up. I wasn't
Those he
even paying
killed
attention
were
when I was
not
doing
enemies
practice
of the
swings.
realm,
I
but
just don't really pay
innocents.
attention to a word you say. I'm just
Surely
living
he
my
must
dream.
have known the
I'm a time
difference.
traveler from the future, and this
To
is my
kill
dream
as a
job.
soldier
Oh my God! I
is
didn't
a
realize this
necessary
involved this
act
much
of
talking.
service. I'm glad that you, at least, understand the difference.
Oh my God! You talk a lot, dude. I'm just here to cut off heads, bro. I don't care. We have more heads. Yeah, so like crouch down. Where'd my sword go? Can I? Oh shit. Use the force? Did I lose it in the ground? Okay, you know what? Maybe I can continue without it. Can I continue without it? Can I just fucking punch his head up? Just. Uh-oh. Yes. I have to do this one all over again. God dang it, I have to listen to the whole thing.
May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner, you may proceed.
Alright.
Down on your knees, sinner.
Hold!
I heard he fucked the chicken!
Hey, Sam! Chicken fucker!
Well done. You have executed as judgment and law have required.
Come on. Let's do this. Let's hear what we got for him today, Beetle. What'd you do,
Good
bitch?
citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of the tailor, Georg Reichel, who has been found guilty of the murder of his adulterous wife, Marguerite Reichel, and her illicit lover, Reinhard Kleisvetter, who was also married. Reichel was so enraged upon the discovery of the pair in bed that he took up a nearby candlestick and bludgeoned the couple to death. This crime being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword.
Sword.
Do you have any final words?
She deserved it!
Good people, I am so sorry for what I've done. There is no excuse for my crime. I wish that I had not murdered my wife, and
On with it!
I'm filled with regret.
Nobody cares. I don't care. They
I
don't
do
care.
not deserve forgiveness.
Beetle definitely don't care. These
So
two guards,
I pray
I don't
that
even
the
know them.
Lord
Joe and Bert
have
are a
mercy
mystery to me,
on my
and I
soul.
can guarantee you they don't like you. Nobody wants to listen to your groveling.
I'm sorry.
You found them bad. You
But-
overreacted. Just left. You could have, you know.
Shaking like a leaf.
May God have mercy upon your soul.
Because I won't.
Executioner, you may proceed. Down on your knees, sinner.
Yeah, keep that look.
This one's got a big neck.
Say, no, please.
Cut it off!
Well done. You have executed as judgment and law have required. That was an exemplary performance today. Here's your pay, plus a small bonus.
You
A
have to
foolish
talk in
crime
depth.
of passion. But he acknowledged and regretted his actions, asking for forgiveness from God in the proper manner. A
There you
good
go.
death.
There we go. There's always those in the world, right? We got it. Gotta get the blood off. Just gotta whip it off. Just whip the fucking blood away. Kyo. Lord, prosecute. I execute. I should have knight. I'm doing knightly. Just knight him. Oh, a woman this time.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor
Ooh.
sinner, the Easterner
Good shit.
Ahava, who is convicted of thievery.
Should have stayed in your own country.
She worked here in Ulrichshafen as a maid, stealing a fine dress from her previous mistress, and 15 thaler from the safe box of her current master, the noble Isias von Fersch. These crimes being against
I
the
gotta stretch
law of the
people, hold on.
land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this woman shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
Feed him to the dogs.
I have
It's a
come
girl.
hither to die. I confess myself guilty of this crime. I regret that I stole. It was foolish, and now I pay the price. To my
That's right.
family, I am sorry that I have let you down. I hope you can forgive me.
Indeed. Executioner, you may proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner.
You get a double-handed one.
Kill her already.
Mercy, God, let my
No, I can't do that
be an
two-handed.
atonement for all the wrongs I have done.
Well done. You have executed as judgment and law have required.
I love this game. What up, buddy? You guys want some more? I can hear you.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the thief Benedict Felbinger, also known as the Devil's Lad. This individual is guilty of many instances of thievery. His time spent working in a chain gang did no good to reform him from his evil ways. Neither did his 15 separate temporary imprisonments, nor his 11 banishments, all of which he has broken, returning again and again to Ulrichshafen
places.
to continue
He should
thieving.
be.
Ready.
Benedict Felbinger leaves us with no further choice, and must serve as an example to those who would continue to flout the mercy and justice of the realm. As such, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
No!
Do you not wish to ask forgiveness of the Lord, that you might die in a good and righteous way?
Dear Father up in heaven, I'm very sorry. Sorry I got caught.
Very well. May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner, you may proceed.
Wait,
Got you, buddy.
don't do this.
Well done. What is just and legal pleases me. Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, Anna Arnoldin, who has been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of her husband, Johann Arnoldin.
I don't deserve
On the
this.
14th of September of this year, Mrs. Arnoldin, with premeditation, stabbed her husband to death as he slept. Having broken the sacred vow between man and woman, and this
Ridiculous.
crime being against the law of the land,
Is that?
my lords have decreed
that the
and
good
given
snow down there?
sentence
There's like a nice
that
little
this
thing.
woman
Nice
shall be
come everybody in the
condemned
front
from
row
life
has
to
cocaine?
death by the sword. Do you have any final
Nothing
words?
wrong. She deserved it.
I have come hither to die. In your eyes, I am a poor sinner, and I do confess myself guilty before God. Yet I do not regret my actions. My husband was a monster. You all knew this. He beat me and raped me while you all stood by and did nothing.
Oh, now I gotta.
I would prefer to die a sinner than to have lived a life with him.
That makes things kind of difficult.
Still, I pray to the Lord above for forgiveness. Father, in your hands I commend my spirit. Mercy!
May God have mercy upon your soul.
Oh man.
Executioner, you may
This is
proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner.
Kill the bitch.
What's gonna happen is I have a job to do, and I want everybody to know that.
This isn't justice!
You hear that? It's nothing personal.
Well
I
done.
won't toss.
What is
I won't
just
toss your
and
head out
legal
to the thing.
pleases me.
Do you want to sit down and take a rest? What's up, Bert?
Good citizens of
You
Ulrichshafen,
know, he's no
this
talking, he
morning
can't hear us
we
anymore. I
gather
talk
to
all the
witness
time
the
while he's in it,
execution
and he just
of
yells
this
over me
poor
anyway.
sinner,
So
the Eastern trader Yaron, who is convicted of arson. It takes just one torch, carefully placed, to bring ruin to a house, a farm, or even an entire village. Prosperous citizens turned to homeless beggars in one blazing instant.
That ain't good enough.
Oh, he
This
actually
man
set
attempted
somebody
to
on
burn
fire.
down the stable of the merchant Hensa Schmidt in an act of petty vengeance. This crime, being against the law of the
A
land,
little ring right there.
my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man
What is
shall
that?
be condemned from life
That's
to
that
death
target.
by the sword. Do you have any final
Stay in your
words?
own country.
I am innocent. I attempted to trade with this man, and he accused me of stealing a silver knife, which I did not do. He would not leave me alone, harassing me for days. And then
It's my
he
job.
claimed that I tried to burn down his stables.
Enough! Executioner, you may proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner. This is not justice. Will nobody listen to me? Why? Because I am a foreigner? Or because I protested the murder of my cousin, Ahava, by the same executioner?
Enough! What part of wait until I finish didn't you understand?
Oh shit.
You executed the prisoner before I'd given you
I thought you
permission.
said.
By doing
My
this,
bad.
not only do you undermine my authority,
Oh
but
my
the
fucking
authority
lord.
of our lords.
This guy's ruining my dream job, and I don't appreciate it. Oh. This guy's
Good
an asshole.
citizens of Ulrich
So you
Schoffen,
know.
this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the infant murderer Elisabeth Emblin. A glazier's daughter from Amberg, Miss Emblin conceived a child with a traveling jeweler's journeyman. She hid the pregnancy, giving birth to the infant alone in the privy. After holding the child for some time, she threw it alive into the privy, where it later died. This crime being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this woman shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do
Yep,
you
it's
have any
unforgivable.
final
Already born.
words?
The Lord's prosecute.
I can't.
I execute.
I can't.
She's only a child. She doesn't.
I can't.
Speak up. Ask the Lord for forgiveness.
I didn't want my father to know.
Shut up.
He'd have cast me out.
They don't deserve
You
this.
lost your honor and tried to hide it by murdering an innocent child. Repent.
Father, forgive me. I have sinned greatly.
Father, into your hands.
Your hands.
You're supposed to wait until I've read the sentence.
That was an accident. I went to switch hands.
I had high hopes for you, executioner. But that shall be your title no more. You have failed, Ulrich Schoffen, through your gross incompetence.
All right, shenanigamers.
fired.
I'm gonna get
Be
this
gone
right,
from here.
I guess, but
I never want
That's
to
it
see
for this
your
one.
face again.
I have to find another job, another executioner job. It sucks.